Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? I can't believe we finally have a break in the weather. This has been probably the hottest summers we've ever had. I think last night the news said we were at 58 or 59 degrees, 58 or 59 days of over 100 degrees. And normally for us, it's been north of 105, 107, 110. Anyway, I know you guys are tired of hearing about the long hot summers, but it's just so unbearable, the heat is. I think this morning might have been our first or second day in the evening in the 50s. So it's been a really wonderful morning. And from here on out, fingers crossed, no more 100-degree weather. So that means it's planting time for us. A few weeks ago when we went to Belmont Nursery and picked up the Japanese maple, to which we're going to be planting next week, I wanted to pick up a couple of rose bushes as well because everything was on sale over there. Typically, we've had 2 boxwoods that flank this bench, and during fall, winter, and spring, it looks real beautiful. They're about little cone-shaped. You maybe can see them in the distance. I want to pull those out, because a few days before my mom had surgery back on July 2nd, I could already see tip burn from our weather. Typically this area gets a lot of sun, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna be gone for a few weeks. When I come back, the whole entire boxwoods both of them are gonna be burned. So I pushed them underneath our patio, and there they have sat the entire summer. And along with all my ferns, my azalea, my tabletop azaleas. And I don't really like the patio looking cluttered with all those plants. So I thought, let's pull the boxwoods out of the pots, put them in the landscape, and I think 2 rose bushes on each side of this bench could take the sun, because I know our Olivia Rose Austins can, and it would be colorful for a good portion of the season. These grow 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. They are zoned 4 to 11, and I don't know if you can come in a little close. I have a photo of when we first brought them home, and I'll make sure that we put that photo in so you can see just how much they were blooming. Let's see if I can grab another one here. This one, oh, this one's real pretty. Oops, sorry. Aren't they beautiful? I would like to incorporate more roses in our landscape, and I thought, well, let's start these in pots, because I'm not sure exactly where I want to put roses out there quite yet. So before I can get these in their pots and put them here on the side of the bench, I need to go and transplant the boxwoods. I know for sure where I want to put one. I'm not sure where I want to put the other one, but even if I don't get that transplanted today, I will pot it up and put it like in a little holding area in the shade until we can get to it in the next few days, because I'm kind of toying the idea around of pulling that hibiscus back there since it's not getting as much sun as I thought. So let's get on over here and plant the first boxwood out. I think these are gonna look so beautiful next spring. The more I am around roses, the more I love them and enjoy them. I was just at my mom's yesterday. I'm there every week because she's still in her boot. Only a few more weeks and then she's out and she can drive on her own. But she has, I don't even know how many rose bushes she has, but I'm always there caring for them and pruning them, and I've really fallen in love with them. So can you imagine next spring when behind me you see all the geraniums, the pink and white geraniums in full bloom behind us. The lantana, of course, will not have broken dormancy quite yet, but with these in full bloom next spring, I think it's going to be a beautiful addition. Okay, let's go look at the boxwoods. These are baby gem boxwoods. If I have any footage or a photo, I know I can screenshot, but those always come out a little blurry. But if I have any footage, I'll make sure I input it when we planted these in the 2 small little urns by our front entryway. And they were maybe this big. They don't get that tall, and I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but I'll make sure I put them down below. I am on the fence on where I want to put this one, and I need to decide quickly because I'm watering it, but I don't want it to stay out of its pot for too long. I was thinking over in the corner by the Oklahoma Redbud. I'm not sure about that. We would have to move some sprinkler lines. I'm thinking I might put it here, and let me explain why. I know I moved this lemon tree here, was it a year ago? And I thought it would get a lot of sun. Well, you can tell it doesn't because I only have a few lemons. So I'm going to need to move this if I want a lot of lemons next year. And the reason why I thought about moving this and putting this possibly right here is my husband and I were talking about adding another pathway here. I know I said in the past I wasn't going to do any more pathways, but I thought, well, if I put this one on this side, it's kind of like flanks the entryway. We're not going to do a wooden walkway like we did over there. I think we're going to choose stone. Not quite sure yet what we're going to do, but we've been discussing the idea, and I think I like adding another little walkway right here. So if I can find a place for this little guy and put him right here, then these both get enough sun and shade to where hopefully they will not get tip burn. They look really good right now because I think I said just before I went to my mom's 1st of July, I could see they were already starting to burn. So I moved them under the patio, and that's why they look super healthy. I do want to shape them. I am going to wait another couple of weeks till we can really get consistently in the 70s, and as soon as I can get this in the ground, that gives them a chance to acclimate to their new surroundings, and then I'll come in and prune them up a little bit more. We're going to get this decided in the next couple of days, and I'll make sure I show you footage because next week we're going to plant our Japanese maple, and I hope you guys all come back to see that. I'm so excited to get that on the corner of the house. I think it's going to be a great addition, and I think when you look from the patio and you look across that area next week after we get it planted, I think looking at the red foliage against the yellow garden shed is going to be absolutely beautiful. So I hope you guys come back for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.